I played Minecraft Legends so you didn't have to. Minecraft is a game that we've all loved at a stage in our lives, and even to this day, me and my friends love to jump in for a week or two, start a new world and just see how far we can get. But with Minecraft Legends being on the horizon for a while now, and after playing through it completely, I'll be giving my first impressions on the game, but also explaining the storyline of the game as well toward the end of the video, and telling you if the gameplay is worth your time, and if you should go ahead and buy it. Leave a like on today's video, it'd be very much appreciated. Check the timestamps below as well to skip to whichever part of the video you're more interested in, and subscribe for more content coming. It's going to be a packed end of April. But let's dive straight in. Minecraft Legends is really fun, and it's a very chill game to just jump into and to mong out to. It's only like $30 or £30, meaning that it's much shorter than a traditional $60 game, but still provides you with an adequate amount of fun and time that you can just put into it. But man, I fell in love with the simplistic nature of this game. Minecraft Legends is so fun, such a great game to just sit down in your living room, chill with the family, play on your own, play with your younger kids, family members, or if your game list is looking a little dry right now, to pick up on Game Pass for free and just play it yourself. You use Minecraft's traditional crafting system, however, in a way that has been slightly amended to suit this type of game. You can spawn in your armies of mobs to help fight back against the piglin threat and try to prevent them from taking over the overworld. The other forces that come straight out of the Nether portal as well. Different soldiers have different abilities as well. Some are more combat focused, others are better at destroying buildings, structures and objects, and others can be used for more strategic purposes, allowing you to really tailor your experience. Your objective throughout the world is to take down as many strongholds as humanly possible, whilst in parallel, saving as many villagers and beings as you can. The game is just really chill and fun, and I think for £30, you can get about 15 to 20 hours of gameplay going to 100% this. Probably even more, to be honest. I would probably compare it to the likes of Clash of Clans in a way. The way that you find a stronghold, you plot the best way to take over it and to try and destroy it, summoning particular enemies to focus on particular things. You can send particular enemies in first to destroy the walls around the stronghold, and then after that send in multiple enemies to try and take out these piglins or these other threats within that stronghold. But the great thing is you don't just attack strongholds, you also have the task of defending them too. The piglins will focus their attacks on villagers, capture them and take them back to the underworld. However, we can build and place walls around these particular strongholds from materials that we gather along the way to the strongholds, and fortify these locations with huge towers and walls surrounding them as well. Again, I would compare it to Clash of Clans in that sense, the ability to attack but then also needing to worry about your own bases and defending them as well, making sure they're fortified so they're not taken back over by the threat, and how you can ensure that it's fortified and protected as humanly possible away from other enemy players. The experience is made all the better with friends as well, but if you or your friends don't have a great PC, you might not have the best experience when the enemy and mob count gets a bit too high. Well, aren't you lucky that I've partnered with Apex Gaming PCs, which can give you guys an amazing deal on a brand new system. All built with performance and efficiency in mind to run your games like a dream. From the mid-tier build, the Specialist Rig, to the high-end performance builds, the Elite Rig and the Giga Rig. There's a build here for any type of gamer. If you use code Wizzo at checkout as well, you can save up to $250 off your entire order. And I'll even throw in a little incentive for the first few that order using my link and code. $50 back on the first few people that order the Specialist Rig, and $100 for the Elite, and $150 for the Giga Rig, to help with any peripherals or setup upgrades you might want when ordering yourself a new PC. So, links in the description down below, go check it out. Playing with friends gives you the opportunity to take and fortify bases and strongholds in different ways as well. You can craft bridges, barricades, doorways, defensive and offensive towers, and objects and more. It's just a fun experience that plays off the nostalgia of a game we all love, Minecraft, and one that kids and even people that just want something chill to play will really enjoy whilst chilling on the couch, watching their kids play after school, or playing with their kids after school. I would recommend Minecraft Legends for a game that you just want to play whenever you have nothing else to play really, and with it being a day one Game Pass release, I absolutely recommend it. Now moving on to the story. Minecraft Legends is a game with a storyline behind the madness of the world. It all starts off fine and dandy, showing a villager being greeted to a zombie, giving him a flower. Friendly at first. Then a nether portal appears out of nowhere, with a pigling bursting out of it, killing the wildlife around them and setting the forest on fire. Inside the portal though, is something much crazier. An army preparing for battle, a battle and a fight to take over the overworld. The world starts to turn as they infiltrate through the nether portal. The grass begins to die, the netherrack taking over the grass, and the air becoming poisonous. There are three beings in the background: action, foresight, and knowledge. All are looking over this and watching it happen right in front of their eyes. But there's only one person that can help fix this mess. We are the hero of this world, and it's our job to save it from the impending threat that is the nether, the piglins, and the bosses behind it. We're given some goodies to help us along the way and a few golem companions to help us protect the world, mine materials and ores throughout as well. If the piglins are not stopped, they will devour everything in this world. So we are the final hope. And on our way we go. We make our way into the world and come across our first village being overtaken and the villagers being captured. As we approach, we see more and more villagers being taken over and captured by the piglins. With more villagers becoming hopeless, the creatures started to place nether spreaders across the land, changing the way the world reacts, killing more and more wildlife and infecting the biosphere around us. However, throughout the path of clearing these strongholds, we start to see visions throughout the whole process of a curious creeper and his friend, a skeleton, becoming pretty worried about what they're seeing, but also irritated by what's happening. We eventually take out the final base, and there we see the bosses in the nether, worried, angered at us fighting back. And then, slowly walks in an old figure, one that looks to be the leader of all of this. A blue orb is left on the table and, with a smack, it turns into a purple glowing brick. This was called a night beacon. This was moved and placed on top of the portal on the overworld, and it begins to fire directly at the sun, essentially completely stopping it and putting it out. The whole sky turns dark, and a purple hue surrounds us. All the mobs and the creatures and the villagers, and us, begin to worry. First they poison the ground, and now they're poisoning the sky? Are they trying to turn the overworld into the nether? We infiltrate the final base, however the zombies, the skeletons and more join us and help us fight back. We motivated them in our attempts to push back against the piglin forces. They join us and we destroy the portal and the purple cube above the portal as well. The bosses are not happy, and their plans had failed, and the sky returned back to normal. We destroyed the night beacon base, and that's put a stop to all of their plans for now. However, there are more bases that we need to capture and take back from the piglin forces, so we set off on our way to do so. The rest of the story essentially consists of taking out the remaining bases, stopping the impending doom from the piglins, and also the nether bosses as well, but that's pretty much it. The game isn't hugely story based, mostly gameplay, strategy and just fun with friends, but at least there is a story that you can kind of go from. So what is the final verdict here? Minecraft Legends is a delightful game to play, one that allows you to approach different bases and defend them in different ways, allowing you to be strategic in your gameplay, and also just have some fun and roam the world with friends, and allow you to be strategic with friends and plot your attacks and defenses in different ways. For me overall, I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10 to be fair. The story in the game is never going to be groundbreaking, right? But a little more context would have been great, like maybe have some more voice acting from the antagonists or the bosses in the nether. That would have been much better. I get that it's Minecraft, I get they don't talk, but it would have been nice to have that bit more of like a villain which could talk and give you their motivations, because at the minute we kind of have to second guess the motivations. You don't really understand them as such. You kind of understand what they are, they want to take over the overworld, but why and stuff like that, we kind of don't get that right now, so it would have been nice to have that. But that's coming from a story snob that's been spoilt with some amazing stories over the years, so look, I can make it a pass for $30, but I think it's a great game. It's free with Game Pass day one. I would definitely recommend picking it up if that's the case. And I actually do think that it justifies the $30 price tag as well. If this was $60, absolutely not. But $30, I can kind of say, okay, for 20 hours of fun you can probably get out of this and try and 100% it and play the different modes, I would definitely say that it's worth it. So I would recommend Minecraft Legends. But let me know down below in the comments, everyone, what you think of Minecraft Legends. Would you recommend it? Would you not? If you made it this far into the video, comment down below Minecraft. Then I know who has got this far into the video. And yeah, leave a like if it's very much appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are brand new. We have loads of content coming in the next couple of days. And we'll see you all next time.